evening and welcome back to Turco Field, the home of the Walpole Timberwolves and the site of tonight's Bay State Conference Herget Division matchup between the visiting Needham High Rockets and the Walpole Timberwolves. My name is Brady Goldman, and joining me today, thankfully, is WHS junior Sawyer Regan and senior Joe Horgan, who will be your color commentators. These two teams met last year at Needham and saw the home team eke out a 21-19 win over the Timbies. Last week, Walpole battled Wellesley in a game that came down to the final possession. After overcoming a 20-point deficit late in the fourth quarter and briefly having the lead, Walpole let up a touchdown, and Noah McKenzie on the ensuing possession was stuffed on fourth down, ending the game. McKenzie had a great day, throwing 4 touchdown passes, but in the end, could not get the win. Walpole is currently 1-3 and has arguably a much tougher opponent today. The Needham Rockets come into this game perfect at 4-0. Quarterback Griffin Carr has been electric for the team and has propelled the Rockets to impressive wins against former D3 champion Milton and a team that barely beat Walpole a few weeks ago, Natick. The Rockets are also led by versatile Lehigh commit Aiden Williams, who will be very tough to stop. While we're on that topic, Sawyer and Joe, what does Walpole need to do to win this football game?
I think Walpole's offensive line is going to have to hold up against the 6'7" Army commit, Will McDonald.
They're just going to have a great game throughout. The ground game is going to be tough for the Timberwolves today.
Awesome, and we'll have the action for you next as we await the opening kickoff. Temperature right now is around 70 degrees. It's pretty comfortable as the starters are going to be introduced momentarily. And we are sure to have a great game today. Needham usually isn't a great football team, but over the last 2 years they've assembled a great squad, in fact. Usually they're more of a tennis kind of cross-country track school, but they've become pretty prolific at football recently. And here comes Walpole, donning their special orange jerseys. They only wear them from time to time, but you know when they wear them, it's a special occasion. And you got to think this is going to be a must-win today for the Timberwolves.
According to some of the players, looks like Coach Sullivan of Walpole just surprised some of the players with the orange jerseys today. And apparently the locker room is going ecstatic.
What a game.
Well said.
What a day, really.
And here comes the captains for each respective team onto the field. They will shake hands, and we will have the coin toss. All right, let's see what the coin toss is. Always very important. Student section still not really filled yet. Hopefully that changes as the game is actually about to start. Pretty empty so far.
Yeah, the student section's theme for tonight is going to be pink to represent breast cancer awareness for the month of October.
Always good to see that. So it looks like they say Needham is going to receive the opening kickoff as they won the toss. Or are they kicking? Cannot tell. We'll find out in a second as each team is going to hype each other up. Anything you guys would like to add before the start of this game?
I don't know. Like, I think Walpole's got a good shot today. Despite the slow start, I think they're gonna pull off a big win today.
Yeah, they got to get going on offense, definitely. Big problem for them is having kind of shaky starts, kind of falling behind early. They scored 28 points last week, the most they've scored this season, as we will have the national anthem momentarily. Great performance as always from the Walpole High School Band, performing the nation's colors, and we will have opening kickoff momentarily. Lots of people still filing in.
It'll be interesting to see how Walpole will deal with all the injuries. Seems like many of their starters, a lot of them being juniors, have been injured recently, so they have a lot of guys who have to step up.
Yeah, we talk about, well, not a junior. Will McGrath being hurt is a big loss for the Timberwolves. Supposed to be that #1 guy, out for a second straight week. I believe Angus Bailey, he's hurt. Charlie Falzone, he's banged up. So it's a very injured Timberwolves squad. It looks like they will receive to start the game. Matt St. Cyr is deep for the boys in orange. The kicker, Alex Rufo, for Needham, will do the kicking honors. Signals to his up men, and this game is underway here at Turco Field. Matt St. Cyr is going to let the ball go into the end zone, and that will be a touchback, and so that'll set up Walpole at their own 20-yard line to start off. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 20. See what the Walpole Timberwolves can do on the opening drive. Remember we stated they need to get their offense going. 1st and 10. McKenzie starts out in shotgun, trips to the right, one receiver to his left. McKenzie takes a snap. He's going to drop back on the first play of the game, fires, and that is caught by Cash Cantrell. He's going to spin down to around the 34-yard line, and that'll be a first down to open up the game for Walpole on offense. So good to see that early. Important to establish momentum. Looks like spotted around the hair of the 34 to the 35. McKenzie's back in shotgun. Now trips to the left this time. One receiver to the right. McKenzie's going to throw again. Looking. Over the middle, it's complete. First down to Quinn McNeil at around midfield.
That tackle was made by senior Jack Dufort.
So Walpole already marching. They're at midfield.
And looks like they may be relying more on the pass today, which may be smart due to the tough ground game of the Needham Rockets.
1st and 10. 2 straight first downs for the Timberwolves. Shotgun again, same formation. Trips to the right, one receiver to his left. McKenzie's this time is going to keep the football. He's going to run to his left. Not really much room to run and gets spun down for a loss of around 2 at around the 48-yard line of Walpole.
Jack Dufort yet again with another big play for Needham.
Already 2 tackles for the senior. 2nd and 11, they'll call it. Kenzie again in shotgun. Trips to the right. Kenzie takes a snap. He's going to drop way back. Pressure coming. Fires to his right. Down the right sideline. Incomplete. Looking for Cole Pileski on the play. Oversailed his receiver. Couldn't hook up with the junior.
Yeah, that was a bit of a low snap for Noah right there, and he just tried to get the ball out of his hands pretty quickly with that Needham pass rush coming in.
So it'll be a 3rd and 13 after a pretty fast start for the Timberwolves. They're set up on a 3rd and long. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. One receiver again to his left. McKenzie dropping way back. McKenzie, he has time. He is going to avoid the sack now, trying to escape. McKenzie spins, still on his feet, but taken down around the 49-yard line, and that's going to set up a Walpole punt. So Needham, after 2 straight first downs from Walpole, lock him down, and looks like is going to set up the Walpole special teams unit to come on the field, and Felipe will do the kicking honors, or the punting honors, that is. Last week, interestingly enough, McKenzie was the punter for most of the game after a high snap, as this one gets to Felipe and he gets it away. Bounces at around the 20-yard line of Needham, and that's where it will be spotted. Recovered by, looks like Cole Brennan on that play.
Looks like Walpole starting a freshman at long snapper today due to some injuries and sickness between the other 2 capable long snappers.
Seems like lots of people are sick at Walpole High School. 1st and 20 for the Needham Rockets at the 20-yard line. Griffin Carr will come onto the field. And he can throw a football very, very deep downfield, so watch out for that.
Looks like the student section's filling up as Walpole takes the defense here.
And it looks like, are they starting out? They're starting out in Wildcat. It's going to be a handoff to the right side to Bickford, and he's not going to get much. Second and 10, 2nd and 8, that is. The 2-yard gain for Bickford, the senior receiver. He's also another player to look out for Needham. He can catch very deep passes. 2nd and 8. Carr is in the pistol, it looks like. Kind of hard to tell from here. He's got a couple receivers, man in motion. Carr is going to look to throw left, short. That is going to be caught. And trying to turn upfield. Looks like kind of shoved out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. Anybody catch who had the football right there?
Number 33, it looks like.
Not sure who that was, but it will be a first down for the Rockets at around the 36-yard line. .8:35 left to play in this very young first quarter. Carr is now in shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 to his left, 2 to his right. Carr is going to drop back short, fires left, that's caught. And looks like he did not step out of bounds as he gets a few more yards. Close to the first down marker. I'm not sure if they're going to give it to him.
That was number 13, Caden McNamee, the junior wide receiver.
So 2nd down and 3, they'll call it. From around the 44-yard line of Needham. Carr is under center. Carr is going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to get a first down and has a nice hole weaving through Walpole defenders and gets into Walpole territory to the 45-yard line. A gain of around 10 on the run. First run of the game for either team.
Yeah, a big run there from Stephen Rocambole. It seems like we're going to get a big look at him tonight. It's going to be a big part of their Needham's offense.
So now marching into Walpole territory from the 44. Carr is back in shotgun. He's got one running back. Looks like two, maybe three receivers. Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle and tackled immediately. Gain of about 2.
That was a nice run by Antoine Lewis.
Good tackle by Joey Malone to bring him down. Not really given much, only a gain of about 1, they'll call it. So there'll be a 2nd down and 9 from the 43 of Needham. Walpole, sorry. 2nd and 9. Carr in the shotgun. He's got many options to work with. Walpole looks like they're showing blitz. He's going to roll to his right. Surveying, fires, and that's going to be caught. A first down all the way at around the 26, 27-yard line.
Kajonski again with another big play for Needham.
He's been doing it all so far for Needham. He's been their main guy. Needham knocking on the door of the red zone right here. Ball will be spotted at around the 27 of Walpole. As the cheerleaders are hyping up this crowd. 1st and 10. Now looks like that might be Aiden Williams, who's going to line up as the quarterback right now. Again, he is the Lehigh commit, and he's going to run it himself, going to the right, and gets maybe a couple yards. Tackled around the Walpole bench, maybe a gain of about 2. Good stop by Walpole right there on the senior's first carry of the game. He can really do it all. They're going to use him a lot in Wildcat. He primarily plays running back, but he looks like plays linebacker too, and he can also throw the football. So he's very versatile. And he's still on the field for the Rockets. 2nd down and 6. Williams, man in motion. It's going to be a keeper again for Williams as he has a little bit of a hole. He's still on his feet, down to around the Walpole 15.
It was a
Another carry.
great play call by Needham's head coach right there. Everyone thought that Aiden Williams can get the ball, and they just give it to the quarterback. Sprints right.
He's already proving effective in this game so far. It's like ball will be spotted at around the Walpole 13.
I'm seeing a lot of motion from Needham's offense.
Yeah, it looks like they like to run a lot of those gadget plays.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 from the 12. Now Carr is back in there, but looks like Williams is right beside him. Dropping back, fires to his left, short. That's going to be caught. And a little bit of real estate here. He's still on his feet, down to the goal line. Looks like down around the 1 or 2, as Cade McNamee was not able to get in. But a first down for the Rockets.
Yeah, that was a nice play by McNamee. He juked 2 defenders and got down to about 1 yard line, 12-yard line, looks like.
2-yard line, looks like. Yeah. So 1st and goal to go for the Rockets. It's been a pretty methodical drive for them so far, eating up a lot of time. We're all the way down to 4 minutes left in the first quarter, as people still filing in to Turco Field. Under center is Carr. He's going to hand it up and off to the left, and he is going to get in for the touchdown. So Needham strikes first. So they get off to the fast start that we wanted Walpole to get off to. Not ideal so far.
that whole drive is led by some excellent blocking, primarily number 77, Charlie Simeone.
Alex Rufo will do the kicking duties for Needham. Holder is Brant Bickford, the receiver. And the kick is good. So Needham opens up the game up 7-0. 3:47 left to go in this first quarter. Walpole's looked promising so far, but they were stopped at around midfield last drive. Let's see if they can perhaps drive it downfield, as they've had trouble doing that in the first quarter this year. Cannot fall behind. Matt St. Cyr is yet again back deep for the Timberwolves. He is their primary returner. He's had a couple good returns this season. Again, Rufo will do the kickoff duties. And he will kick it off. It's a deep kick, and St. Cyr yet again not going to field it. Lets it go into the end zone for a touchback. And so that'll set up the Timberwolves at their own 20-yard line yet again. So Sawyer and Joe, what does Walpole have to do on this drive to get going?
I think they're going to have to get off a lot of quick screen passes and just be able to get big little chunk plays, about 5 to 10 yards each play. Just drive down the field, put some pressure on that Needham secondary.
Yeah, I liked the start of the first drive for Walpole, but it slowly stalled, and I think they need to get back to that pass that worked early.
McKenzie's in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw again. Short to Dylan Needham, the running back, who breaks a tackle and gets back to around the line of scrimmage. That'll go for no gain. So you were just saying those screen passes, and they tried it right there and couldn't really get much out of it. So it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the same spot. They actually gave him a yard, so they'll call it 2nd down and 9 from the 21. McKenzie's back, which with Coach Sullivan coming back onto the field. He's been doing that a lot this season. See what play call he's drawn up right here. 2nd and 9, trips to the right. Actually, that is 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 4 receivers, 1 running back. McKenzie in shotgun. McKenzie dropping back. Pressure from 20. Fires deep down the right sideline and overthrows his man, incomplete. Cash Cantrell had some room, and McKenzie just overthrew him. And if he caught that, he may have well been gone.
Yeah, it looks like Cash was just a little bit too speedy there for Noah.
Yeah, a lot of separation on that route. I think that's promising.
Yeah, that's happened a lot this year, but only really the big play that has kind of come from that kind of play was the 92-yard touchdown pass to Quinn McNeil last week against Wellesley. 3rd down and 9 for Walpole. 4 receivers, trips to the left. They've been doing that a lot so far in this game. McKenzie's going to take the snap, dropping back, looking, fires again down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete, as St. Cyr couldn't really get to it. He looks like pushed his defender down, no flag on the play, and so that'll bring up another 4th down and another Walpole punt.
Yeah, I thought that could have been called for pass interference, but I guess the refs might not have seen it.
Yeah, they may have deemed it as uncatchable, as that ball was definitely overthrown. So Felipe will go back at around the 10-yard line to do the punting honors for Walpole. Gets it to him and punts it away. This is a very high kick, not a lot of distance to it. It's going to be fielded around the 15. And actually, it's going to bounce on very favorable Walpole bounce all the way down to, looks like, the 30-yard line. As Cole Brennan picks it up, and that's where the Needham drive will start.
Walpole needed that punt right there. I mean, Coach Sullivan, he was saying special teams been a huge issue this season. I think that's a good momentum change for Walpole's special teams.
Yeah, with the strong start from Needham, I think Walpole really needed that good punt.
Definitely took a very favorable bounce. I don't know if that ball was fielded at the 50. Needham would have had a really good chance to start off in great field position. At least they're back out at the 30 So 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Very tight formation for Needham right here.
Looks like very run heavy. As it is going to be a handoff to the running back up the middle. He loses the football. It's going to be recovered by Walpole. And a huge mistake for Needham. Walpole gets the football right back. See who recovered it for. Definitely was recovered by Walpole, unless it was recovered by Needham. Interesting. I thought looks like an orange jersey went on top of the football, but somehow Needham recovered it.
Yeah, it looked like a fantastic run by number 32, Antoine Lewis, but I guess the secondary for Walpole just popped it out right at the end. And a lot of confusion on the Walpole sidelines. We thought it was their ball.
Yeah, I thought it was their ball too. First and 10, now from the 40 for Needham. Tight formation yet again. It will be a handoff to the right, and it is going to be Aiden Williams who takes it around to the 44 of Needham. Solid gain on that play. Dylan Needham on the tackle for Walpole. As this first quarter, down to around 1:15 left to play. Been very fast moving. Not a lot of incomplete passes. So it was a gain of 4 in that play, so it would be 2nd and 6 from the Needham 44. Tight formation yet again. 2 running backs for Carr. Well, looks like Walpole might have jumped, and they did. That's going to be a offsides called, most definitely.
Looks like that was number 5, Matt St. Cyr right there. We're going to be seeing him at a defensive end a lot more now.
And he usually doesn't make mistakes such as those. He's usually pretty reliable, but gets fooled by the Needham cadence. So it'll be a 2nd and 1. Just short of midfield for Needham. 2nd and 1. Tight formation again for the Rockets. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and that'll be a first down to Aiden Williams. And that'll bring our first quarter to a close. Even though the clock is actually stuck at 6 seconds.
Last tackle made by Brady Matera yet again. He's already gotten a bunch this first quarter.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter to play, Needham leads the Walpole Timberwolves by a score of 7-0. What do you guys think about that first quarter?
I think Walpole has to do a much better job at just preventing the run. I mean, it looks like Needham's they've barely attempted any pass attempts. They're just running all over him with that number 77 Holy Cross commit, Charlie Simeone.
Yeah, I mean the run is very prolific for the Needham Rockets, and I mean the fumble could be could have been a game-changing play, but the Needham recovered it.
Yeah, Walpole's kind of had a problem with the turnovers this year. They haven't really gotten much off of the opposing team. And you mentioned stopping the run. They haven't been really great at that all season so far. As many would remember, against Natick, they didn't even run a pass the whole second half, and Natick was able to win 14-7. Just old-style smash-mouth football. Walpole's definitely got to stop the run right here. So the teams will switch sides. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. In Walpole territory. Tight formation yet again. They've been doing that primarily this drive. No receivers. This has to be a run, it looks like. 3 running backs. It's going to be a play fake. It will be a throw. Fires right downfield, and it's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted by Cash Cantrell, the big receiver, who steps up for Walpole and gifts them the ball back.
Absolute huge play by Cash Cantrell. Sawyer was just talking about a turnover could be a huge momentum changer right now. Walpole's student section's going crazy. I think this could be a big play for Walpole.
I'm surprised that Needham turned away from the run. I thought it was working well for them, but big mistake, and I think Walpole can capitalize on that.
Yeah, it looks like the play action may have worked there, but he played a little too risky with that and gave Walpole the ball back. So we were just talking about turnovers, and Walpole gets one. So now McKenzie is sets up shop at the 28-yard line. It's a 4-receiver set, trips to the right. Throws right short, that's going to be caught, and Quinn McNeil gets spun down and around the 30-yard line, gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
Number 33, Joe Kaczynski on the tackle right there.
So it'll be second down, saying around 8 from the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation for McKenzie. Now it's trips to the left. They'll take it. It'll be a keeper for McKenzie as he has a little bit of room. Goes down for maybe a gain of 1, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a third down. They'll call it no game. So it'll be a third down and 10.
Number 13, Cade McNamee checks back into the game for Needham.
So third down for the Timberwolves from the 30-yard line. McKenzie dropping back. He's got a bit of time. Throws to his left. That's going to be caught by Cash Cantrell, who had the interception earlier. And a first down for Walpole at their own 45. Moving the sticks.
Great route by Cantrell right there.
Yeah, open receivers has been a problem for Walpole in the first couple weeks, but Cantrell able to get open. He's been the best player on offense and defense for Walpole so far in this game. 10-15 left to play in this first half. Shotgun formation yet again, trips to the right. McKenzie dropping back, a lot of pressure, over the middle is complete, and another first down. This time to Quinn McNeil at around the Needham 41 into Needham territory. Walpole is marching.
Kaczynski right there with the tackle too.
Let's hope Walpole doesn't get stalled after getting 2 straight first downs, just like they did on the opening drive of the game.
The O-line's been impressive this drive. They're giving Noah a good amount of time to step back and give his receivers time to get some good routes off.
Low snap. McKenzie dropping back, fires right short. That's caught and immediately brought down is Cash Cantrell yet again at around the 36-yard line. Gain of a couple.
Ben Schreiber right there with a tackle.
Looks like ball will be spotted at around the 36. Second down and 5, gain of 5 for Cantrell, who's been the primary target for McKenzie so far. Second and 5, trips to the left. 4 receivers yet again, 1 running back. Not a lot of runs for Walpole so far. Low snap again, dropping back, has a lot of time, fires right, that's caught. Another first down, this time to St. Cyr at around the Needham 24. Walpole finding a lot of consistency early on offense. First and 10 from the 24. McKenzie yet again in the shotgun, same formation as last time. Lots of noise coming from the student section. McKenzie dropping back, looking to his left, fires, that's going to be caught. Cash Cantrell has another first down for the Timberwolves, down inside the red zone to the 15 of the Rockets.
Aiden Williams was the one who got the tackle right there.
We had a whistle right after that and a timeout called, looks like, is it by Walpole? Looks like it. Cantrell does come off the field without a helmet, so there might have been an injury at the end of that play. Ball will be spotted at the 16. They actually didn't give him the first down there, so it'll be second and 1.
I hope Cantrell is okay back there. He's been a huge impact for Walpole so far this quarter.
Yeah, let's hope he's just out for a play. Maybe the helmet came off. In that case, you'd have to come out.
I see the helmet coming back on. It looks like he might be coming back in.
That's great news for the Timberwolves. Second down and 1. Now 2 running backs in for Walpole, and we got another whistle. Timeout called, this time by Walpole. So it must have been an injury timeout and then an official timeout. So we'll have a stoppage with 7:48 left to go in this first half. It's been a close one. Good offensive drive for Walpole right here. Let's see if they can finish it off with a touchdown. Walpole just needs to stay in this game until the 4th quarter. Hopefully the student section can get loud and force another mistake by Griffin Carr. So we are back from the timeout. 2nd down and 1. Spotted at the 16. Walpole marching into Needham territory. They're in the red zone. 2 running backs. That's going to be Dylan Needham and Braden Matera back there. 2 receivers, it looks like. Low snap. McKenzie gets it away, fires to the end zone. It is caught. Did he catch it in bounds, though? It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Walpole. What a throw. Did anybody catch who caught that?
Matt St. Cyr caught
Matt
that.
St. Cyr. Wow, what a throw and what a grab at the corner of the end zone, the left sideline. And Walpole's on the board.
A fantastic ball right there from Noah. Only his receiver was able to catch it. And let's give it up for the Hogs right there. Noah had so much time the whole drive. They were able to fend off number 7, Will McDonald.
Yeah, and there were a couple of low snaps too. And they were able to fend off the defensive line. Felipe on for the extra point right here to try and tie the game. And the kick is, it's good. 7-7 is the score with 7:09 left to play in this first half. So a very methodical drive by the Timberwolves right there. Benefiting from the interception. Cash Cantrell caught it. And it's very promising to see that, as this Needham team is supposed to be really good. But Walpole has it tied.
Yeah, Needham's been in control in all their games so far. Every single one of their games has been blowouts. They play some pretty good teams, so Walpole is going to give them a look that they really haven't seen.
We've mentioned Walpole's had a problem closing out games this season. They've had 3 close games. They've only won one of them. That was against Foxborough in week 2. As Felipe kicks it away. 1 man back deep. So he takes it from the 5-yard line. And a good return right here, but tackled by Braden Matera at around the 25 of Needham, and that's where they'll start. See if Walpole can hold Needham to a 3-and-out right here. Possibly get the ball back. You do not want a long drive to diminish the defensive energy. First and 10 for the Rockets. They have Williams in the backfield. And it looks like Griffin Carr is under center. Man in motion. 33 has been a huge part of this game so far. Super tight formation for the Rockets. Two receivers, man in motion. That's Bickford. It's going to be a pitch to Bickford. It's an end around sweep. It's going to go for a good gain, but tackled for around a gain of 4 at around the Needham. Looks like, was it the 25? 24.
Let's go Walpole chant coming in from the student section right now.
It's important for them to get loud. Try to mess up Griffin Carr right here. So it was actually only went for a gain of 1. It looked like a lot more, but it's 2nd and 9 from the 25. Carr looks like he's in the pistol. No, he's actually under center. 2 running backs. He's going to roll to his right. Carr looking, surveys. Down the field, no one's open. That's a throw it away. That was great coverage from Walpole.
Great pressure from Matt St. Cyr to force the throw away.
Yeah, looks like they might be getting into Carr's head right here. It's a 3rd down and 9, backed up at their own 25. Uncharted territory for Needham so far. They haven't been in this situation this game. Carr signaling back to his coach. And goes back to his huddle. He's a smaller QB compared to a lot of his offensive linemen and his receivers, but he can definitely get the job done.
This would be a huge stop for Walpole right now, making Needham go 3 and out and getting the ball back. About roughly 6 minutes left in the first half.
Well, they're in shotgun formation for the first time this drive. 3 receiver set, high snap, dropping back. It's gonna fake the throw. Now looking, fires on the run, and it is incomplete. He fires it out of bounds, looking for his receiver, number 33. That's gonna bring up a 4th down and 9. Great stop by the Timberwolves. They're gonna get the ball right back, and they have all the momentum they need right now. So 4th and 9 from the 25. Hope to see a couple more people turn up, as this game might be a pretty good one. As the punter, Alex Rufo, is back deep. Looks like Dylan Needham is going to be back deep for Walpole at around the 42-yard line. Kicks it away. And it's going to go over his head. It's going to keep bouncing and stop at around the 28 of Walpole. And that's where they will set up. So Walpole's got a big opportunity here. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left to perhaps close the half on a high note. Ideally, you want to use all this time and score some points, not give Needham the ball back, as they do get the second half kickoff. So it's important to do something here. 1st and 10 from the 28. Two running backs right next to Noah McKenzie. Dropping back, it's going to be another throw. Looking, fires to his left. It is dropped by St. Cyr. Good coverage from Needham right there. Incomplete. Bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Number one, Bickford, and number 33, Joe Kajunsky right there with the coverage for Needham.
Second down and 10 for Walpole. Same formation as last time. 3 receivers, 1 to his left, 2 to his right is McKenzie. McKenzie's going to take the snap, dropping way back, has some time. He's going to fire deep down the right sideline, and it is caught! It is caught by Cantrell as it gets down to around the 25 of Needham. What a throw, what a grab. Cantrell has been the man so far.
What a catch by Cantrell right there. Just stuck out his hands as far as he possibly could and brings up a huge gain for Walpole right there.
It went all the way down to the Needham 23. Walpole already knocking on the door of the red zone with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Very promising offensive output so far from the Timberwolves. 1st and 10 from the 23. Same formation except 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs, Matera and Needham. Dropping way back, looking, has time, now he's going to keep it. He has a lot of room down the right sideline. He gets a block and is down. He's still on his feet. Down to around, looks like the 10-yard line. What a run by Noah McKenzie right there.
Took about 3 Needham defenders in order to bring him down.
Nice improvisation by the quarterback.
Yeah, just a broken play that he was able to create a good positive yardage situation right there, and it will be on the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal for Walpole. If I were McKenzie, go right back to Cantrell. He's been the primary receiver that Needham just cannot cover so far. Same formation yet again for the Timberwolves. Not a lot of running so far. McKenzie gonna drop back. McKenzie fires to his left, overthrows his man, incomplete. Looking for St. Cyr on the play. It was actually Quinn McNeil who he was looking for.
Kajonski again with the coverage.
Yeah, looks like McKenzie, he had his man open. He had a good gain right there for McNeil, but he just overthrew him. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 10-yard line. So Walpole, very heavy passing so far. It's been working for them. Only a couple incompletions by McKenzie. 1st and 10, now they go back to trips to the left. Needham is the lone running back. 4 receivers. Dropping way back, looking, fires to the left. That's going to be caught, but big hit by number 5. That's Aiden Williams. Caught by McNeil for, looks like a no gain.
Yeah, number 5, Aiden Williams can do it all. He can lay big hits, and he can run all over the field on you.
Good thing that McNeil held on to that football. It was a huge hit by Williams. Of course, the Lehigh commit. So it's 3rd down and 10 from the same marker. Walpole's got to create a play right here. It'd be awesome if they could score a touchdown. And we have a whistle right here and a timeout, another timeout called by Walpole. So just 1 remaining for them. .317 left to play in this first half. All right, so what does Walpole have to do to get into the end zone right here?
Well, I think they got to check out Noah McKenzie's rushing ability. I mean, so far all year it's been really impressive. I think right here you just got to give the kid some confidence. Just let him try to use some of the line and just rush it in.
I disagree. I think pass is probably the choice here on 3rd and 11. Either to Cash or St. Cyr. They've both been great at wide receiver.
Yeah, he has lots of weapons for him as he's completed a pass to, I believe, at least 5 different receivers so far.
Yeah, Cash has been looking unstoppable so far.
Got to go to him. Needham probably going to look to double cover him, perhaps. All right, 3rd down and 10. Walpole knocking on the door of the end zone. 1 running back, 4 receivers, trips to the right. McKenzie, low snap, looking, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Looking for Quinn McNeil on the play, went right off the fingertips of his right hand. It'll be a 4th down. It looks like the kicking unit coming on for Walpole. With 3:11 left to go, they'll look to take the lead here. It's going to be a good stand for Needham on that play after a huge drive from Walpole. See if Felipe can make the 3-pointer. He has not attempted many field goals this year. This one a short one, though. Kick is up, and it is good. And so Walpole takes the lead. 10-7 is the score with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. I don't think a lot of people were expecting this score at the tail end of the first half. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm very impressed with how Walpole is able to handle the pressure. I mean, it started off, looked like Needham was gonna be a blowout. They've just been able to just stay in there, come back, and then the line has been able to hold up real well.
Yeah, the defense has been strong with the interception and almost a recovered fumble, and I think the offense has also been pretty good with some methodical drives.
All right, so Felipe will do the kickoff from the 40. 1 man back deep for Needham. That's Caden McNamee, the senior, actually the junior, who's also the long snapper. Plays a little bit of receiver too. Some personnel changes. Looks like McNeil's coming out. beelining back. And he gets it into the air. And it's going to be bounced. It's going to be bobbled. Picked up at around the 5-yard line. Not a lot of room to run. And gets shoved out of bounds at around the 18, 19-yard line of Needham. So 2 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in this first half. Let's see if Walpole can get another stop. That'd be huge to go into the second half. This looks like they'll actually call it 1st and 10 from the 24. First and 10, Griffin Carr comes back onto the field, looking to kind of rejuvenate a kind of dead Needham offense. It's been interception and then 3 and out for them the last 2 drives. Very tight formation. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Aiden Williams, and he's going to be stopped immediately. Great tackle from a slew of Walpole defenders. I saw Mason Falcone in there. A couple other guys getting the tackle. So they'll give them 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. It's going to be hurry up for Needham. Under center yet again. It's going to be a handoff to Williams, who gets a good block down the left sideline. There he goes. He's got a big hole. He's still going down to the 50 and gets to around the 45 into Walpole territory. A huge gain from the big number 5, Aiden Williams, Lehigh commit. Gets Needham marching right here. Ball be placed at the 48 of Walpole. 2:22 left to go. And that's definitely going to rejuvenate some life into this offense. 1st and 10 under center. They've been doing that a lot. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. Not much going there. Maybe got a gain of 1.
Good bounce back there by the Walpole's defensive line.
Yeah, it's important that they stopped him after that huge run. That was not Aiden Williams, though, on the carry. So they're definitely going to have to keep him in check, as he's going to be getting a lot of the carries. 2nd down and 7. So it was a gain of 3 on the previous play. I formation for the Rockets. 1 receiver lined up. He's going to roll to his right. Carr looking, surveys. He's going to fire deep down the right sideline. It's going to be intercepted again by Cantrell. Down to the 5, and Walpole gets it right back as he overthrew his man. Cantrell's been doing it all.
Have a quarter, Cash Cantrell. 2 picks and a couple of catches. I mean, that's just insane.
I think this could be big. If they're able to capitalize and maybe score some points before half, it could be a 2-possession lead going into half.
They are going to be lined up back inside their own 10. They'll be at their 8-yard line. It'll be 92 yards from the end zone, just a minute and 36. They'll have, and remember, only 1 timeout.
It looks like the quarterback did a little pump fake right there. He might have been better off just throwing his initial receiver.
Yeah, nobody's really open. So 1st and 10 from the Walpole 8. They'll set up. It'll be just great to have the lead going into the second half for the Timberwolves. Let's see if they go maybe conservative right here. They haven't done a lot of running so far in this game, so we'll see what they do. They start out in shotgun. It's like 1 running back, 4 receivers yet again. And this one will be a handoff, a carry to Joe Carter, who's got a little bit of a hole. Joe Carter had the 1st down and tackled it around the 15, getting Walpole right out of that jam. Not the 15, actually looked like the 20.
Kojonski just saved a huge play from Walpole.
So 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves. Clock running. We're down 1 minute and 12 left to play. Hurry up for Walpole. Shotgun formation yet again. 3 receivers out there. It's going to be another handoff bouncing off to the left. And that's going to be not really a gain of anything. Tackle down. It looks like Walpole is just going to let this clock run down, as they're going to be happy with their lead going into halftime. Joe Carter again on the carry. It was a gain of 2. Clock still ticking, down to 40 seconds left to play. I would not be surprised if McKenzie would just take a knee and go into halftime, as this is very huge to have this lead. It's going to shock a lot of people around the state that Walpole will have the lead going into the second half as they line up for one more play. McKenzie just going to hand it off up the middle. Gain of a couple, and that will be halftime. It looks like, unless, nope, Walpole's not going to run another play. And we will go into the break. 30 minutes down, 30 to go. 10-7 the score. Walpole leading by 3. What did you guys think of that first half?
Well, I'll tell you, I saw those orange jerseys, and I knew Walpole would come out firing.
Just a great start from Walpole. They haven't seen it early on in the season, but yeah, it looks promising.
Yes, the orange jersey definitely has been a huge factor. It seems like every time they wear them here at Turco Fields, good things happen. And so that'll be halftime, and we will see you guys back for the start of the second half. Of course, Needham will receive the second half kickoff. So let's see what Walpole can do on defense, as they're already lined up to kick it. Felipe is back. So Felipe will look at the football and go back, and we will be underway momentarily. Caden McNamee is back deep yet again for Needham. Signals to his up man, and this second half is right underway. Ball's going to be taken and around the 10-yard line, bobble a little bit, but he gets it back. He has a little bit of a hole, and tackled at around the 32-yard line. Good return by Needham to start the second half. So Griffin Carr with the 2 interceptions in the first half. You don't really see that a lot from him. So let's see what they're going to do. They were running the ball a lot there until the play action that ultimately resulted in that interception.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to want to be a little bit more conservative this half. They're probably just going to feed it to Aiden Williams the whole bunch of the first drive.
Yeah, despite the 2 picks in the first half, it's still 10-7 anyone's game.
Yeah, I'm surprised Needham has not really fed it as much as I thought they would to Aiden Williams, but he starts out in the backfield. I formation to start out for Needham. Carr is under center. Only 1 receiver lined up. It's going to be handoff to Williams. He goes to the right, gets a good block. Tackled at around the 38-yard line by Joe Carter. Decent gain for Needham to start off the second half of about 5. Six-yard pickup, second down and 4 for the Rockets. Heavy formation, it's going to be another handoff to Williams, but he is going to break a tackle. Get only about 1 yard on the play. It'll bring up a third down. Good initial tackle, but it looks like it was Joe Carter there. Getting to the big Aiden Williams. Again, 215 pounds. He's a big dude, 6'2". Third down and 4 for the Rockets. Third down to 2, actually, from the 41. Two running backs. It's going to be, looks like he's under center. 3 running backs, actually. It's going to be another handoff to Aiden Williams, who bounces outside, and he gains the first down. Gets past the sticks and over to around the 44, call it the 45 of Needham.
Brady Matera with the tackle for Walpole.
Have not heard his name a lot on offense tonight, but he's been pretty active on the defensive secondary. So 1st and 10 from the 45 of Needham. Carr is under center. 3 running backs again, heavy formation. Hands it off again to Williams, breaking a tackle. Gains a couple on the play, just shy of midfield. Michael Cesario on that tackle for Walpole. 2nd down and 7 for the Rockets as they're going back to the run formation again. Pounding it down Walpole's throat. 3 running backs back. Only 1 receiver yet again. He's going to hand it off to Williams yet again, but he's going to be stuffed for no gain on that play. Great job by the Walpole defensive front to smother him and force a 3rd down.
Yeah, the Walpole's defense knew exactly what was coming right there. Run straight to number 5, Aiden Williams.
Yeah, Needham's going to be a very run-heavy offense, and I mean, if Walpole can stop them like that, I think it's going to be a good game for them.
Well said. 3rd down and 7. Now lining up in shotgun is Griffin Carr. 3 receivers. Actually, it might be 4. Haven't seen a lot of this from Needham tonight. Carr trying to get Walpole to jump, and looks like each side is pointing to each other. It's going to be a false start on Needham. It's going to back him all the way up. Loss of 5. 3rd down and 12 coming up instead of a 3rd and 7. Walpole's not buying their bait.
That could be big. Needham's pass attack hasn't been very good so far with the 2 picks, and I think Walpole could force a stop here.
Yeah, being backed up 3rd and 12 could definitely benefit the Timberwolves right here. 3rd down and 12 for Griffin Carr. Lining up yet again in shotgun. He's got 4 receivers out there. 2 to his right and 2 to his left. Just 1 running back. Man in motion. High snap as he handles it. Carr looking. Carr's trying to escape and goes down. Right around the line of scrimmage. And another 4th down stop, or 3rd down stop for Walpole. It's going to force another punt for the Rockets.
It was a huge play by the 2 captains, Joey Malone and Aiden Abady right there, just completely just ending any sort of chance Griffin Carr had to get a 1st down.
That could be big. It could be a 2-score lead for Walpole after this next drive.
Yeah, hopefully they can score some points and benefit from these stops. Needham has been largely shut out after the first drive of the game for them. They haven't really done much on offense. Can't even get past midfield. So Rufo back for the punt. Dylan Needham back at around the Walpole 15, ready to field it. Needham is going to let it bounce, keep bouncing, and it's going to get down. Needham looks like they save it.
What a play.
At around the 5-yard line, it's going to back up Walpole deep in their own territory.
That's every coach's dream right there, to get a punt inside the 5-yard line.
It's going to be tough. Walpole's run game hasn't been that strong, and hopefully they can get out of their own end.
1st and 10, they'll call it from the 3.
The Needham student section's moving down to their Walpole's own end zone right now. Looks like they're all highlighted in yellow.
Yeah, they're trying to get loud. They definitely travel well. Needham about 25 minutes from Walpole. Not the shortest drive, but not the longest drive. 1st and 10 as McKenzie goes back to his huddle. You got to think this is going to be a handoff, perhaps to Dylan Needham. Walpole hasn't really run it much, but when they have, it's been primarily to him. Joe Carter's gotten some carries. But he does line up in shotgun. McKenzie's going to look to throw. McKenzie looking, fires over the middle. It's going to be caught. 1st down for the Timberwolves, Quinn McNeil. That was a great throw. He zinged that one. I honestly thought for a second that might have been intercepted, but got it right to his man and picked up the 1st down. Much needed one, too.
Yeah, great sliding catch there by Quinn, too.
Great 1st down. They need to get out of their own end, and they got that.
1st and 10, they'll call it from the 14. McKenzie in the same formation. This time 3 receivers, 2 running backs. McKenzie's going to drop back, looking to throw. McKenzie fires to the right. It's going to be incomplete. Looks like Quinn McNeil might have fallen down. Couldn't really corral the pass.
Yeah, that was dangerous. I mean, with Quinn falling down, that could have easily been intercepted.
Lucky break for the Timberwolves at 2nd and 10.
Will McDonald checks out of the game right now for Needham.
2 straight targets from Quinn McNeil so far. I think he could be a big part of the second half.
And with McDonald out, could be a good opportunity for Walpole to get a good gain right here. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation, just one running back. Rolling to his right is McKenzie, looking, fires to his right. It's going to be caught. Immediately tackled at around the 30-yard line is Cantrell with another catch. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 5.
Great read by Noah right there. Number 13, McNamee, was rushing in on him. He just slid right and just hit him right in the chest.
And they actually, looks like they might have called it a 1st down, as it was spotted around the 32-yard line. So scoreboard reads 2nd and 10, but the linesman leads 1st down. Gonna assume it's 1st down right here. Heavy formation to the left. Handoff up the middle. Good gain here for Needham as he gets to around the 41-yard line of Walpole. This quarter's going by. Only 5.5 minutes left to play in this 3rd quarter. And actually now it is 1st down at the Walpole 42. A little bit of confusion from the linesman and the scoreboard operator. But it's a fresh set of downs for the Timberwolves nonetheless. Trips to the left, man in motion, that's Needham. Low snap, gets it over to Needham. And gets tackled at around the 46-yard line, 45. Gain of a couple.
Yeah, linebacker just slid right through the gap right there, and Walpole's running back had no chance to get free.
Good play by Needham Rockets today.
So it looks like they'll call it a no gain. 2nd down and 10 from the 42. Walpole trying out the run a little bit here. Trips to the left, same formation it's been. One running back. McKenzie will take the snap, dropping back, fires right. That's caught on a little slant. That's going to be St. Cyr, and he looks like he has the 1st down into Needham territory. And it will move the sticks.
St. Cyr with a nice spin move to get an extra couple yards right there after the defensive back.
And Walpole just keeps driving. I don't know, maybe the orange uniforms are providing a bit of a spark. 1st and 10 from the 48 of Needham. McKenzie in shotgun. Trips to the left. One receiver to the right. Needham is to the left of him. Low snap. He's going to run it himself. McKenzie into a slew of Needham defenders. He's still not down. Being pushed. Finally brought down. All that for looks like a gain of about 5 to the Needham 43-yard line.
Noah's done a great job this season. He's always pushing those extra yards at the end of the plays. Really crucial for Walpole in these big moments.
2nd down and 5 it will be for the Timberwolves. From the 43. Long huddle for McKenzie right now. 2nd down and 5. Now it's trips to the right. They're doing all trips so far on this drive. McKenzie dropping back. Has time. Fires to his right. It's almost intercepted. Looking for Cash Cantrell. Incomplete. He's very lucky because that may have gone back for a pick 6 if it were caught by Needham.
Yeah, he had nothing but green grass ahead of him after that.
Huge break for the Timberwolves. They'll set up a 3rd down in about 5. 2:49 left to play in this 3rd quarter. See if Walpole can get another 1st down right here. McKenzie goes back to the huddle. Getting some sort of signal from Coach Sullivan.
McDonald's back in at defensive end for Needham right now.
3rd and 5. Kenzie's in the shotgun like he always is. 3 receivers this time, 1 running back. Dropping back, looking. He's got a lot of pressure. He's going to throw over the middle. It's complete. Kopoleski does not get to the first down. Gets only a gain of about 2, and it'll be a 4th down for Walpole. Let's see what they do right here. It may be 4-down territory. Let's see what Coach Sullivan calls.
I think in order to beat Needham, you got to take these big decisions, especially in midfield. I think you can be able to get this and maybe ruin the momentum for Needham right now.
If you're able to get this, it'd be a great play for Walpole. And if you're not, I mean, it's not like great field position for Needham. So
It'll be 4th and 3. Looks like Walpole's offense staying on the field. They're going to go for this. So bold play call by Coach Sullivan. Here we go. 4th down and 3. St. Cyr lines up at the bottom of your screen. Split formation. 2 receivers to his right. McKenzie. Oh, look, almost catches him off sides. Looking to Coach Sullivan. And he's not going to take the snap. Timeout called by Walpole. So they almost got him to jump right there, but does not work. So let's see what they do on the next play. 1:39 left to play in this 3rd quarter. Again, Walpole lined up at the 41-yard line. Definitely can't kick a field goal right here. It'd be astronomically long, about like a 59-yarder. I don't think Felipe has the leg. I don't really think they should punt it here. You're kind of in no man's land. I think Walpole will go for this. Again, as Sawyer mentioned earlier, even if they don't get it right here, it's not the end of the world. But it would definitely be a gut-punching blow to an otherwise pretty good drive that started out pretty deep in their own territory. Remember, on the 3. McKenzie will stay on the field, so they will go for it. 4th down and 3. The crowd is getting loud. Split formation. 3 receivers on the field for Walpole. McKenzie's actually going to line up back, and he's going to punt it like he did last week. And let's see, it's going to bounce inside the end zone for a touchback.
I was not expecting that play call right there from Coach Sullivan.
it's disappointing that it was a touchback. I thought maybe we could have gotten it inside the 5.
And Walpole definitely tried to pin them down deep right there. It didn't really work. They ran that play a lot last week where McKenzie was the punter. First and 10 for the Rockets at their own 20. Again, since the first quarter, the Rockets have done almost nothing on offense. See if Walpole can get again, stop them. $1:29 left to play in this 3rd quarter. Carr is going to start out under center. Actually, he's going to line up in the pistol, it looks like. Carr is going to hand it off to Aiden Williams, who has a big hole. There goes Aiden Williams down the sideline. He's still on his feet, down to the 50. Aiden Williams is still going. He's going to score for Needham. A touchdown. What a run. Puts Needham on top. And we were just talking about how Walpole had to shut down Aiden Williams. That was definitely his biggest play of the night and the biggest play for Needham that Needham has had.
I'm getting a little deja vu right there. I played against Aiden Williams a couple years ago in a freshman football game. Exact same play. That kid just runs all over the field. That's why he's a Division I commit.
It's a great play from Williams. Let's see if Walpole can come back and score.
Rufo is on for the extra point. Try to make it a 14-10 game. And the kick is right down the middle. It's good. So a 1-play drive for Needham. It was an 80-yard touchdown run from Aiden Williams, the big 215-pounder. Rufo's going to line up for the kickoff yet again. St. Cyr is back deep for Walpole. Williams just ran through all of Walpole's defensive line and their secondary in that play. That was a very impressive run from the senior.
Got to give props to the Walpole student section right now. Even with that gut-punching run right there by Williams, they're still getting the "Let's go Walpole" chant, and they're ready to come back right now.
Deep kick. All the way fielded at the 5-yard line. There he takes it out. Gets some room. St. Cyr still on his feet. St. Cyr still going. There goes St. Cyr down the sideline. Gets to around into Needham territory. What a return from Matt St. Cyr. Setting up Walpole inside. Looks like past midfield to around the 47.
That's exactly what they needed. Just get good field position and drive down the field.
That could be really big for Walpole.
1st and 10 for the Timberwolves. Setting up shop in Needham territory. Looks like the ball. See if they spot it. And it's going to be a flag on Needham, it looks like, and that's going to bring Walpole even closer.
Yeah, personal foul on them right there.
15 yards. So all of a sudden, Walpole, after giving up that huge run, has very great field position. Starting it, see where they spot it, at the 33 of Needham. A lot of opportunity to make noise right here. Gain the momentum right back. As this quarter still has a minute left to play. McKenzie's in the shotgun, trips to the left. Low snap, McKenzie's gonna run it himself. He has a good hole. There goes Noah McKenzie, makes a juke. Gets down to around the 25 of Needham. Gain of 7 on the play. And there's those designed runs that McKenzie likes doing, as this will most likely be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Actually, they gave him the first down on that play. That was actually a 10-yard gain from McKenzie, so it's a fresh set of downs just outside the red zone at the 22. Matera's right next to him. McKenzie hands it off to Matera. Gains a couple on the play. And that will bring our 3rd quarter to a close. Nobody scores. Actually, Walpole does not score in that quarter, but Needham gets a long touchdown run, and so we'll go into the 4th. Needham on top of Walpole, 14-10, but Walpole sure is knocking at the door of the end zone. What'd you guys think from that 3rd quarter for Walpole?
Well, I think I started off very strong for Walpole. They had put Needham in a deep field position, but Aiden Williams was just able to have that huge run, just ended up killing the morale. But I think they did a great job, student sections hyping them up. St. Cyr with a huge run at the end.
Yeah, I think it was a good quarter, so other than the big play from Williams.
So 12 minutes left to play in regulation. It'll be a 2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line as we switch sides. It's great to see Walpole really fighting in this game. We talked about earlier in the pregame, Walpole just needs to stay in it until the 4th quarter and perhaps get a little magic from this home crowd. Second and 8 from the 20. Walpole is driving. Trips to the left. St. Cyr is at the bottom of your screen. One running back yet again. McKenzie's going to drop back. McKenzie has lots of time. McKenzie's going to fire to the end zone looking for Pileski. It's incomplete. A little underthrown. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Number 1, Brant Bickert in coverage right there for Needham.
Third down and 9. They'll call it. Actually be spotted at the 21. Just outside the red zone. Third down and 9. Trips to the left. McKenzie looking. McKenzie is going to escape the pocket. Now has to create something. McKenzie's going to fire across his body. It is caught!
What a catch!
Oh my goodness, did he
What a
catch
catch.
that? Let's see what they rule it. They're going to rule it. Was that incomplete?
Yeah, incomplete.
Incomplete pass. I think that might have been Cantrell in there.
That ball was completed.
It was complete. So they gave him the first down.
What a catch by Cash Control.
At least I believe that was him just going upstairs for it, and Walpole has the ball on the 13. 11 and a half minutes left to go.
How about Noah escaping the pressure from number 7 right there?
It was a big play from Cantrell. We've seen that all game from him.
Yeah, he's been electric for the Timberwolves. He's been the main target for Noah McKenzie in this game. First and 10 from the 13.
I think they're going to have to find Cantrell on this play right here.
We'll see if they do. Low snap again. Looking, pumps. Now is going to have to escape. McKenzie just going to go down. Maybe gets a gain of about 1 on that play. If not, back to the line of scrimmage. It is a gain of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 12.
Wait. On my phone.
2nd down and 9. 10 and a half minutes left to play in regulation. Needham again trying to stop the Timberwolves from scoring a touchdown. 4 receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. 1 running back, that's still in Needham. Low snap, looking, fires down the field to the end zone. It is incomplete, just missed. Quinn McNeil would have been a magnificent catch, but it was going to tail him out of bounds anyway. I didn't even think, even if he caught that, it would have been in bounds. Stops the clock with 10 minutes and 11 seconds left to play. Big third down coming up for the Timberwolves. What does McKenzie have to do on this play?
I think he's just got to, the line just got to hold up that big number 7 Will McDonald. He's just got to try to make something happen. Primarily look for Cash Control, but if he can't, Noah's been doing real well with his legs right now, so that's always an option.
Yeah, I've liked the improvisation from Noah so far this game, and if he can find Cantrell like he did on that third down, it could be big.
3rd and 9. Crowd is on their feet. McKenzie looking. Last time over the middle. It's intercepted. He threw it right to Needham, and he's got a big hole. Still on his feet. He's turning up the field. Down to the left. Tackled out of bounds at around the 37. A huge mistake for the Timberwolves.
There's a flag at about the 25, 26-yard line right here. Let's see who it goes on.
Might be on the run back if it's back deep like that. Let's see. Not many penalties. Get this sorted out. It'll be holding on, looks like on Needham. But they will have the ball. Huge mistake from Noah McKenzie right there. That stalled another drive that looked pretty promising.
Yeah, it looks like they were in field goal range, too.
Noah McKenzie hasn't made any mistakes really so far other than that.
Yeah, he's looked pretty decent up until that interception. First and 10 from the 16. Walpole's got to stop him on this drive. Can't allow another touchdown. Here's a handoff up the middle. Good gain for Williams, who is still on his feet. He still hasn't been brought down. Williams gets a first down. Modest gain around 15.
Huge stiff arm and also a truck there by number 5, Aiden Williams.
I mean, 6'2", 215, it's hard to bring him down.
Yeah, he's bigger than a lot of high school's linemen.
It'll be first and 10 from the 34 of Needham.
Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to his right, none to his left. High snap. Gets it over to the running back who has a big hole. There he goes. Gets close to the first down yard marker. And a little bit extra after that play.
Whoa.
Needham wants a flag and a little bit of extracurricular activity right there. Nothing called.
I think I see a flag down at around the 45-yard line.
There is a flag.
It's looking like it's going to be unnecessary roughness.
On Walpole, I presume.
You just can't have that.
And it will be on Walpole. Yeah, I agree. You can't have that in this game, especially when you're close against one of the top teams in the state. I don't really see the point in doing that. That's not a smart play from Walpole.
Yeah, you just got to keep it together right now. Just stay cool, stay calm. Just can't do anything unnecessary like that. It'll just give them extra yards.
That's going to bring Needham into Walpole territory. They'll spot the ball at the 41. And it looks like no timeout called. Some sort of whistle. And let's see what this is. Officials are discussing right now. A 5-yard penalty was that? Assessed on Needham? Might have been a delay of game.
Yeah, it's going to set Needham back 5 yards.
Interesting. And they're going to reset the game clock back up to 9:02. Actually, it was not a penalty. It seems like they just had to reset the clock right there, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 41 of Walpole. Walpole's got to get out of their own way right now. Shotgun formation. High snap, gets it to the running back, holds on to it, gets to around the 40. Gain of about 1.
That was Rocambole there with the carry.
Spotted at the 40. 2nd down and 9. Down to 8.5 minutes left to go. 2nd down and 9. Pistol formation for the Rockets. 3 receivers, man in motion, that's 33. It's going to be a fake, and now a handoff to Aiden Williams. He's got room. Gets a good gain, maybe 4 yards. Will bring up a 3rd down.
It's a huge block on Matt St. Cyr by number 72.
Third down and 4 for the Rockets.
Walpole student section is getting real loud right now.
Chanting Savile Nation Army. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down for the Rockets. High snap, gets it to Williams, and what a tackle!
Huge tackle by Walpole.
They really needed that.
Who was that? Did any of you guys catch who tackled him? Might have been St. Cyr. I think it was.
Yeah, number 5, Matt St. Cyr right there.
That is huge to bring the big 215-pounder down. And it looks like Needham's offense is going to stay on the field. Unless Needham does what Walpole did and punt with the quarterback, which I don't really find that very likely. Ball will be spotted at the 38. Yet again in no man's land. Needham doesn't really know what they're going to do right here. Looks like a timeout's probably going to be coming.
Yeah, looks like they're just stalling right now in the huddle.
So lots of confusion. Take the clock all the way down to 6:32 left to play in regulation, and a timeout called by Needham, their first of the half.
I'm real impressed with Matt St. Cyr that drive. Like right before he was going up against big number 72. Number 72, Pranay Gunda. We've had a lot of talk about him so far before the game, but he absolutely coming in clutch with that textbook tackle right there for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, Walpole needed that stop if they want to stay in this game.
4th down and 7. As the teams go to their respective huddles, trying to figure out what's going to happen in the next play. Again, 6:31 left to play in regulation. This one looks like it's going to be a spectacular finish, as that's what we really wanted here. Is we didn't really think Walpole was going to break away at any point in this game. They're lucky to still be in it. 4th and 7. Walpole's defense trots back out onto the field. So does Needham. Let's see. Looks like Griffin Carr's staying on the field. They're going to go for it. Gutsy decision here. 4th down and 7.
This is the play of the game right here.
The crowd is getting very loud. Carr takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looking. He's going to keep. He's actually going to throw it down the field. It's going to be caught. A huge grab by number 33. And sets up Wellesley deep into the red zone. A gutsy decision by the offense pays off.
What a big chunk play on 4th and 7, and I think that could be faithful for Walpole.
Goes for 25 yards. Sets up Needham at the 13. Carr signals, motion man. And it's going to be stuffed for no gain on the play. Walpole's got to hold on to a field goal right here if they want any shot at coming back in this game.
Yeah, still be a one-score game if they kick a field goal.
Second down and 10. 5.5 left to go in regulation. Carr in a 2nd and 10. Actually looks like Aiden Williams in there. This looks like a wildcat for Needham. Williams is the quarterback. He's going to keep it. Rolling to the left. Looking for blocking. Has some. He's tough to bring down. He's still on his feet. Gets down inside the 5. Don't believe he got the first down, but he got close. 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, he lowered his shoulder on one of the Walpole defenders right there, able to get a couple, 2 or 3 extra yards after that one.
Third and short for Carr's squad. See if they go wildcat again with Williams. Worked pretty well the last play.
I think if you're Walpole, you want to send the house right here.
Yeah, all-out blitz is ideal.
Look out for number 79, Calvin McCabe, to block up one of the holes.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So it'll be a 3rd and 1 for Needham. Clock is stopped. Not sure why. But looks like they are measuring it. I think Needham coach might have requested for a measure. Didn't think he got the first down, but we'll see. Kind of stalling here.
Looks like he was short.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe Needham's arguing that kind of reach the football out to that marker. Let's set it up right here. Let's see. Yeah, he's well short. Third down called. They'll be set up at the 4. Walpole's got to bring the heat right here. Clock is ticking down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Can Walpole make a stop right here? Or could Wellesley punch it in and secure the win? Wildcat again. Williams up the middle. He gets the first down, and he gets the touchdown. That might do it. It's a 2-score game now. 4:24 left to go. Let's see if Walpole can fight back in this. It's going to be pretty hard.
Yeah, I think it was easy play call for Needham right there. Just feed it to Aiden Williams. He's been doing that all night.
Yeah, he's been detrimental to this Walpole defensive front. Kick is good. 21-10 is the score. Just under 4.5 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. Needham looking to kick off.
Hoping for another Matt St. Cyr big kick return right now.
That's what they need. Kicks it again deep. St. Cyr's not going to take it. It's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Set up Walpole on their own 20. Fighting an uphill battle. Needs 11 points to tie the game. You need 2 scores. Not much time. First and 10. From the 20. Kenzie lines up in shotgun like he has all night. Dropping back. Looking. Fires to his left. It's caught for the first down. It's Matt St. Cyr who tries to break out of a tackle, but gets tackled. However, he moves the sticks. Walpole's got to go quickly. I would expect hurry up right here. Down to 4 minutes left to play. Kenzie in shotgun, trips to the right. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. Gets a solid gain, about a couple, modest about 4. And that clock could not be any more of an enemy for Walpole than it is right now. It just keeps on ticking.
McNamee with a big tackle for Needham right there.
Second down from the 37. McKenzie dropping back. McKenzie, he's going to fire to his left. It's going to be caught. Caught on the sideline, looks like by St. Cyr again. For another first down, but they got to keep going. Down to 3.5 minutes left to play. Actually, he did not step out of bounds. Won't stop the clock. First and 10 from the 45. McKenzie dropping back. McKenzie, a lot of pressure, fires down the left sideline, and incomplete, overthrew St. Cyr again.
Just missed him right there.
Interestingly enough, going for St. Cyr on 3 straight plays to start out the drive. Actually, it would have been 3 out of the last 4 plays because McKenzie rushed it. So second down to 10. Clock stopped at 3:17 left to play. Second and 10 from the 45. McKenzie in the shotgun. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. Low snap. Looking. He's got a lot of pressure. McKenzie has to escape. McKenzie gets it away. It's incomplete. Oh, he was lucky to get out of that sack. Bring up a 3rd down and 10.
Walpole's O-line is going to have to fight through that fatigue late in this game right now. We've got to give Noah some time in order to create some magic.
Yeah, just awful pressure from the Needham defensive front, and I mean, you can't have that.
Certainly cannot. 3rd down and 10. Got a couple whistles on the field. Walpole go back to the huddle, and they will go back on offense. 3rd and 10. McKenzie yet again. He lines up in shotgun. Trips to the right. One receiver to his left. McKenzie dropping back. McKenzie fires to the right. It's caught by Cash Cantrell. Gets another catch. A 1st down at the 40. Moving into Needham territory. They got to hurry up. Just under 3 minutes left to play. From the 40. And a lot of miscommunication right here. Looks like a false start on Walpole. Maybe went a little too quick on that one. This comes with 2:50 left to play. It's going to knock him down 5 more yards. First and 15. McKenzie looking quickly, and it's going to be knocked down.
Batted
incomplete.
down right there. Will McDonald, number 7.
Some more pressure from Needham. You just can't have that this late in the game.
Again, Walpole trying to avoid 3 straight losses. They didn't lose 3 straight all season. They might be in trouble here, though. They were leading at half, and since then have not scored any points. They've had prime opportunities, but of course the interception. Then he had a punt. It's not been great in the second half, but they're still fighting. 4 receivers set, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Needham is alone back. McKenzie dropping back, a lot of pressure, fires to his right. It's going to be knocked down again by Needham.
Will
3rd down
McDonald
and long.
again.
3rd down and long coming up for Walpole.
It looks like it's falling apart for Walpole late.
2.5 minutes left to play. Again, Walpole just constantly looking up at that clock. It just keeps going down. Third down to 15. Shotgun for McKenzie. 4 receivers on the play. Dropping back, a lot of pressure coming from his right. McKenzie's gonna have to fire. It's gonna be caught.
Another
by
great-
Cantrell. What a game he's been having. 1st down. Going upstairs. Actually, looks like they will give it to him. It actually might be 4th down. They did not give it to him. So this could very well be the game. Here we go. McKenzie in shotgun. McKenzie looking. McKenzie fires over the middle. Knocked down, incomplete.
Incomplete.
And that looks like it's going to write a finish to this one. It was a 4th and 2 play. McKenzie just tried to go simple over the middle, and it was knocked down for a 4th time that drive.
McNamee had a stellar game today on defense. So many incompleted passes, forced, ton of tackles.
Comes with 1:57 left to play. Did Walpole already use a timeout in this half, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, they did. They have 2 timeouts, I believe?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So you can stop the clock, but again, you still need 2 scores. Game's not technically over yet, but it's pretty in the cards for Needham. And lots of the student section filing out. They think it's over. And it very well might be. Hand off, up the middle. Gain of a couple. Walpole will call a timeout. With 1:48 left to play, they're down to one timeout.
Joey Malone with the tackle for Walpole.
So now that this game most likely is over, before we go, guys, where do you think Walpole goes from here?
Well, I think Walpole just got to focus on next game. I mean, especially work on the defensive line. They really just got to stop that running game. It's kind of been miserable all season. But on the bright side, you did have a few receivers make some huge plays. Big improvement from the last couple games. You got Cantrell making those 2 big interceptions, a couple of leaping catches. You had Matt St. Cyr. I saw him. He played fantastic today.
Yeah, the defensive line has had some trouble with this ground game from Needham, and the secondary has been great. I mean, 2 picks from Cantrell, and I think the pass attack has also been really good with Cantrell.
Yeah, he's definitely been the player to stand out for the Timberwolves today. But his efforts weren't enough. McKenzie played a pretty efficient game, though he did have the 1 interception.
Yeah, I think he's just improved the status. He's been done so very well, just avoiding the sacks, getting those extra yards.
Hand off to the right side. Still going. Gets close to the first down marker. And I don't see Walpole. No, they do call a timeout with 1:33 left to play.
It's like number 2, Quinn McNeil's kind of limping off the field.
That's not good. Definitely don't want a player like him being injured, though. Walpole does not have a game next week. Be a 3rd and 2. Walpole has no more timeouts. They can't stop the clock.
See McNeil stretching. Hopefully it's just some cramps he got.
Needham trots out back onto the field.
I wonder if they'll put a number 51, Patrick Horgan, in order to combat this Needham rushing attack right now.
Yeah, we'll see. He's a pretty strong player on defense.
Yeah, he did have a fumble recovery a couple weeks ago against Foxborough.
Don't see him on the field, though. It'll be a keeper up the middle. And I believe he did get it tackled at around the 45-yard line, and that will do it. Needham's just going to have to take a couple more knees, and it'll send them to a perfect 5-0. Walpole, meanwhile, going to drop down to 1-4, and the sky is falling for them. They need to right the ship quickly.
Yeah, maybe now on these last couple plays you send in Patrick Horgan.
Maybe.
I had him for A-Push last year. I had the same class as him. It's
See
fun.
if we spot him. I see 53. No, don't see him.
Oh, shucks.
I'm just going to have to take one final knee after this one, and it will make it official. And final knee is taken, and that will do it. The Needham Rockets come into Turco Field and beat the Walpole Timberwolves by a final score of 21-10. It looked like a pretty good first half for the Timberwolves. They were leaving, and then they were leading, and they just kind of fell out of whack in that second half. No points scored. Again, final score, Needham 21, Walpole 10. We'll be back. Walpole does not have a game next week. They're on a bye, but the week after we'll be back in Milton as Walpole takes on the Wildcats.